Hey guys, today we're going to talk about 100 books in 5 years. People ask me all the time, how do you do that? And there's one so simple answer. I do it because I write literally every day. It's just a matter of discipline. It's just a decision. Do I want to write every day? Hell no. Do I want to write most days? Maybe. Maybe no. I don't know. But every day I write. I will not go to bed until I have written at least like 1,000 words. And that's changed. I used to write at least 5,000 words a day. Right now, because I just have so many other things going on, these libraries, the publishing company, all of that, I just don't have the same word count that I used to. But I can tell you literally every day, I will not sleep correctly if I have not written so many words. So that's the short answer on how I've got so many books out there. Now, those 100 books are not all novels, not even close. 90% of what I do is novellas. Market trends dictate some of what I do, not most. But right now, readers prefer smaller books, so I've been doing it. That doesn't mean I'm going to stay with that. I have a whip right now that's 600 pages. And when I say 600 pages, I mean like the actual book size. So we're talking about 140,000 words. I'm working on trimming that a little bit, but when that book comes out, it will be massive. So I'm kind of getting away from novellas simply because I think it's harder to promote back-to-back releases over and over. Your readers get they just don't even know where to begin. They can't keep up with you. And that's a mistake that I've made, and I'm kind of working on figuring out how to correct without losing me or my brand. Part of my brand is fast. Everyone knows Erin's going to release a lot. She's going to release every genre, all of that. But I've been looking at that lately thinking, first of all, there's no way I can keep this pace forever. 5 years of this has taken its toll. And in spite of being warned by many people, Erin, you're going to get burnt out. Here we are, and I'm here. And I own that, and I know that, and I'm okay with that. I've been writing since I was 6. So long before publishing ever started, I was writing books. And I didn't care whether they got read or not. I stuffed them under my bed. Hell, half the reason I have 100 books is because I pulled out books that I wrote when I was in my 20s and cleaned them up and rewrote them and pulled out chapters and slashed a lot and cut a lot and that sort of thing. But ultimately, I'll never stop writing, even though I'm not really sure where I'm going now. I've thought about other pen names, but I've tried that, and I feel like it's already hard enough to market one pen name. I've had such great success with Erin Lee that I really don't know that I want to start over in that way, but yet I've toyed with it. So we'll see where that goes. But the basic answer to the question is really simple. Every day, you've got to choose to write every day. It's like people who work out. They go to the gym every single day. And while we're talking about that, it can be, and I'll do videos on self-care and burnout and those things for sure. I mean, it's something I think about a lot, especially in my work as a therapist. But it can get to a place where you're writing so often and so much, and you have those pressures to release. And I'm queen of that. I absolutely am part of that culture and part of that problem. But I also want to I have hungry readers that want regular releases, and I feel like that's okay. They should get that. Anyway, I'm at a point where I feel, I guess the best way to say that is that I don't want any words wasted. At the same time, I want to meet those readers' needs, but yet I've got to reel it in a little. It's become unhealthy to try to keep this pace, run a publishing company, live my actual life, and do all those things. So I'm kind of reassessing where I'm at, and I don't see another 100 books in the next 5 years. I really don't. Ideally, I see 50 more books in the next 5 years. I'm just not there yet, but when I get there, you'll be the first to know. And really kind of figure out where I want to go and who I am in indie anymore, in traditional publishing as well. I have feelers out, and I've actually had a couple of offers on different projects that I'm considering, and one of them I've taken them up on it. So I'm kind of all over the place, just like feeling out where I am right now and testing where I want to go. And I think that's okay too. But back to the 100 books. The way to do it is every day. You just got to choose every single day I'm going to write. I am not going to give this up for anything. Like the athlete that doesn't want to go to the gym at 5:30 in the morning, I've got goals and I'm going to meet those goals. And the only way to meet those goals is to get my ass to the gym. Same kind of thing. With me, it's sitting at this exact desk and writing. One trick I have is a lot of anthologies. If you participate in anthologies and the anthology story is 10,000 words, you're going to know within 10,000 words whether or not you love the characters, whether or not it's something that you can continue on. If it feels like, oh wow, this is a book that I feel like I could use in the future, or that I want to get more involved with this character, or I'm in love with this character or this story, or there's so many other places I could take it, then use it. You're going to get those rights back. So, you hand in your anthology story and you keep going with that story. Keep on writing it. There's nothing wrong with taking 10,000 words from an anthology that's now off the shelves because your contract's up, and then turning around and making that into a full novel later. I always say never waste the words, and I don't waste them. I don't care if it's a word sprint, if it's a writing challenge, a writing contest, an anthology. You're going to see my books back again. You just are. You're going to see them in a different form. I'm not really recycling words, but I'm taking stories for shorter projects and expanding them into bigger projects. That is a big trick that's helped me as far as meeting that reader demand and regularly releasing. I can tell you that regularly releasing is like, so many people say don't do it, but for me, that is my lifeline. I have a backlist that I can depend on that still pays an income. When you make new readers and make new relationships, or you're networking, or even on a new platform, and someone discovers your work and they're like, wow, this is a writer for me, they're going to see your backlist on Amazon. Those Amazon followers matter. So those 100 books that are just sitting there, and to you, you may not even remember the main character, they're a brand new character and a brand new story to a new reader. So it's always great to have a big backlist. At the same time, you don't want to be me and get burnt out and feel like maybe I should just stop writing either, because what good is that? Like, if you're passionate about it, it's something you want to be able to carry with you. I mean, there's no expiration date on writing or how old you can be, and readers love stories, whether they're old or new or whatever. So you need to find a way to pace yourself, and that was a mistake I made. I did not pace myself. I was warned about it. I ignored them, and here I am. At the same time, no regrets, and I mean that. I have no regrets. For those who have told me you fled the market, oh well, not sorry. Probably true, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that kind of criticism. I'm okay with people going, you really killed your own brand by writing multiple genres. Maybe for you that wouldn't be good, but for me it's worked. So I really don't have a lot of regrets. Right now my focus is getting that balance between the work and like writing every single day, which to me is harder now than it used to be because of the burnout. And then other things, like I want to write a good book, you have to live a life. I really don't know how younger authors do this. I don't know how you cannot have the life experience and still write the rich stories that many of these people come up with. And I admire that, because for me, my writing all comes from real life. I have lived it. Someone I know has lived it. One of my clients has lived it. The stories come from a real place every single time. No questions asked. So to me, these authors that can, be 22 years old and writing these great stories, good on them. That is amazing. But for me, I have to go out and live life in order to be able to write a story. So that's what I'm doing right now. I am living life. I am 28 books away from having no books. That's scary for me. I think the closest I've ever been was 40 books away from no books. But that's 28 books that are written, edited, and ready to go. My readers won't notice that I'm off living my life right now. They might, because they're going to see videos, they're going to, that. But, and it's a great time where I can form new relationships and network and do all those other writerly things. But in the meantime, I'm going to go live life and get some experiences so that I can get new story ideas and figure out what I'm going to do with the next, let's say 10 books, because it's not going to be 100 this go round. I'm getting older. I've got other priorities and things I want to do as well. This library project, I am so passionate about it. And it's something that I feel like is a way of giving back to the people who believed in my work, believed in my words, read my stories, loved my characters. It's also, frankly, another way to promote myself and my publishing company and my brand. You know, crazy is not just a word to me. Crazy is literally a lifestyle. I want to try new things all the time. I want to help people. I want people to fall in love with books the way that I have, because for me, I know I'm not a TV person. I'm not a movie person. I don't even really like music. I know, craziness, but it's true. For me, my escape is and has always been books. And I want to find people who share that, who love stories, who still have this romantic notion that the best stories come from words on pages. And to me, that's what I need to go find. I need to go out in the world, find those stories, talk to people, meet people, experience new things, and then get them back on the pages. So I'm taking a little bit of a break from the actual writing, and right now it's a little hypocritical. Oh, write 3,000 words a day, because I'm not doing it. Maybe 1,000. But I still write every day. I don't want to get rusty. I don't want to have to relearn the craft. I'm confident in my technical writing skills, and I want to maintain that. But the 5,000 word days are gone for now. I have a whip that I'm in love with, and it's called Mexico Calling. I dreaded writing this book, and now I'm in love with it. But I'm taking my time with it. I'm writing slower than usual. I'm experiencing new things. I'm doing a lot more revising than I have in the past, because I'm not pressured by those deadlines, and I'm not pressured by the amount of whips. Even though I believe in deadlines, I've never missed a deadline in my life, including my journalism career. I also see where they can be harmful. I listen to my authors and I get their feedback and I understand their point of view when they talk about, well, the deadlines are what's killing me. I get it. But like with writing, there's balance. There's balance in work, there's balance in play, there's balance in literally everything. And book world's no different. So how do I get 100 books in 5 years? I wrote my ass off. And I pulled things out from under the bed and dusted them off and saved every word. I did not waste a word, and I would encourage you guys to do the same thing. So that's my spiel on 100 books in 5 years. Until next time, books, peace, love, and crazy. I will talk to you guys later. Please, if you like the content on this channel, hit like and subscribe. That helps me with the Amazon, with the YouTube math, which works just like Amazon math. And I'm going to need your help in order to get this channel up and running. Have a great day, guys. Happy writing, happy reading, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.